Hi, I'm Stacy. Welcome to the kitchen of my old Kentucky home. Today on Bourbon and Biscuits, we're going to be ringing in a new year by throwing it back to the roaring 20s. We're going to be making some recipes inspired by Louisville's jazz-age hotels. Louisville's Brown Hotel is famous for its great sandwich called the Hot Brown. Today we're going to make a riff on that is a hot brown quiche, which is great as a brunch item or as a fun appetizer to pair with our sparkling cocktail a little bit later. Here's what we'll need for our Kentucky hot brown quiche. Some roast turkey, bacon, tomato, toast points, 4 eggs, 1 cup of milk, some paprika and parsley for garnish, and mornay sauce. The hot brown has become such a Kentucky tradition, begun in Louisville in the 1920s, that there are recipes across the state and riffs on it from everything like hot brown pizza to hot brown soup to hot brown quesadillas. We're doing a riff ourselves because we love this recipe so much and we thought it'd be fun to pair with a sealback cocktail. We're doing a quiche that can be served in the morning because the sealback cocktail is a champagne cocktail, kind of light, or it can be served in the evening as an appetizer. So what we're gonna do first is I've done some toast points and we're just going to put those in a little mini tin muffin as the bottom for our quiches. You could also use phyllo, wonton wrappers, pie crust cut in little circles, but we're using the toast points to keep it a little more like the traditional hot brown. I've also sprayed this, by the way, to keep it from sticking. The next thing we're gonna do is whip up some eggs and add our milk and then add everything that I've chopped up, from the turkey to the bacon to the tomatoes. And then we're gonna put it in the oven and bake it at 325 for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna add our mornay sauce. I'm not gonna show you how to do that because we've made that when we made the hot brown sandwich recipe, and you can link to that. But we're gonna make that real quick while these go in the oven. So we've just taken these out of the oven where they are very lightly set, and we've made our mornay sauce, and we are just going to take that mornay sauce and spread a little dollop over each one. And then we're gonna also top that with a little of the grated romano like you would for the bigger hot brown sandwich. And then just a couple little pieces of this diced tomato. And I will do all these, put these back in the oven for about 5 minutes to broil them off. And then when they come out, I'm gonna top them with a little sprinkle of paprika and a little parsley for garnish. So while I plate these up, Jessica is going to be making that refreshing sealback cocktail. Let's go check it out.
All right, so today I'm going to be making the classic sealback cocktail. This originated at Louisville's oldest hotel that's still in its original location, and you can go to the old sealback bar and still have one of these to this day on 4th Street. So to make this, we're going to use champagne or sparkling wine. I've got a Prosecco here. We're going to do bourbon, of course, Grand Marnier, or you could use triple sec, and then we have Angostura and Peychaud's bitters, and we're just going to garnish it with an orange peel. So you're gonna build this right in your champagne flute. We're gonna do 1 ounce of bourbon. We're gonna do ½ an ounce of your Grand Marnier or orange liqueur. And then we're gonna do about 7 dashes of each of these bitters. And then we're just going to top it with champagne. So this is a great, very festive cocktail with the champagne. And this is also a really good cocktail for people that are kind of newer to bourbon and kind of trying it out for first time. It's kind of a good like bourbon beginner cocktail since it's nice and light and refreshing. All right, so once we top it with the champagne here, we are just simply going to garnish it with a little bit of orange peel. I've already peeled here. Get a little squeeze, rub around the rim, just drop it in there. And there you have it. It's a sealback cocktail.
Well, Jessica, you know I love a hot brown anyway, right?
Mm-hmm, me
but
too.
This is one of the most fun and different and really delicious spins on it that we've tried.
Yeah, it's a great like bite-sized version.
Yeah.
Really good for appetizers, but would be awesome at brunch too.
And
Same with cocktail.
And it pairs so well with
Yeah.
this, right?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny. It's like 2 iconic dishes and they go perfectly together.
It is. And it's the hotel thing. I really love, you know, I know when we travel for work together, we love to try to find like a historic hotel, check out the architecture.
Get a cocktail.
Yeah, if they have something they're known for.
Yep.
It's even if we're not staying there, it's just such a fun thing to do.
You really get like a vibe of a city that way.
Absolutely recommend this when you're in Louisville to do these two.
Yeah, it's not just two of our most iconic dishes, but it's an iconic experience to go. You can still have a hot brown in the lobby bar at the Brown Hotel, which is so much fun. Get a Seelbach at the old Seelbach bar.
And they're not even too far away from each other in downtown Louisville.
Yeah, walking distance.
Yeah.
So it's a fun experience and always a delight to have any version of this, and always a good cocktail, very celebratory.
Well, here's to iconic Louisville.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll see you next time on Bourbon
And Biscuits. Bye.